how to use OpenSeas without gas fees. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be telling you how you can use OpenSeas and how you can mint NFTs without having to pay any gas fees whatsoever. So having said that, let's just jump into the video. So as you can see, I'm on OpenSeas right now, and this is the website. This is how it looks like. And for those of you who don't know what a gas fee is, it's basically a transactional fee that you have to pay when you create a new account. So for example, if you've created a new account and you've just uploaded an NFT and you've chosen the Ethereum network, then you're going to have to pay gas fees twice, actually. First time and the second time. And the third time, you won't have to pay any gas fees. The first two times you have to pay gas fees so that the OpenSeas can verify that you are actually a good, decent seller and you are not just a one-off and just trying to, maybe like add one NFT and that's it and disappear. So that's why they have like gas fees to verify. So first two times you have to pay gas fees, the third time you won't. And if you want to know where you can track the gas fees, then you just have to go over here, etherscan.io. Over here you just have to go over /gas tracker. And over here, as you can see, this is the Ethereum gas tracker, and right now it's pretty good. It's not that high. It's really nice, so you don't have to worry about that. The low is 38, the average is 39, and the high is 40, which isn't that high. Usually the GUI would go up like, let's say 200 or 300, and that's when the gas wars are happening. So remember that if you don't want to pay gas fees, then watch this video till the end. You will know exactly how. So let's go over to OpenSea, and I've already created an account and I'm already signed in. Now, if you want to sign in, just simply click on this wallet right here and just, choose Ethereum wallet and you're good to go. So let me just go ahead and actually log out real quick so that you guys can see. So over here, when you click on wallet, you will have this option in front of you. Connect your MetaMask wallet, Coinbase wallet, Wallet Connect, Phantom, whatever you want. So it all depends on you. So I'm going to go ahead, and over here on the right side, you can see that if you choose Glow, then you're going to be on Solana network. If you choose Phantom, you're going to be on the Solana network. So be careful of that. Do whatever you want. For me right now, I'm using MetaMask, so it's really popular. It's really good. So I'm just simply going to go ahead and do that. Right now, there you go. It's done. And now what I want to do is I'm going to go back over here. Let's just say that I'm just logged in, and this is how you're going to do it. So next thing what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and click on create, and it's going to send a transaction to your MetaMask wallet to sign the transaction to verify that you are actually creating an NFT. So simply sign the transaction and you will be arriving over here where you just simply have to upload a bunch of different NFTs and its information and you'll be good to go. So let me just go ahead and upload it. So I've already created an NFT. So if you don't know how to create an NFT, let me know in the comment sections down below and I'll be sure to help you out. Or you can go ahead and find a video that I did on this channel earlier a few days back. Then you can watch that video as well and you will know exactly how you can create an NFT. It's really easy. It's not that difficult actually. There are a bunch of ways that you can do it. So let's just assume that you have your NFT ready and you're good to go. What you're going to do is you're just simply going to click on this icon right here to upload your NFT model. So I'm going to upload this one right here. This one over here, Ghosty. I call it Ghosty because it's really cute. It's like a smile. I'm going to name it Ghosty over here. Ghosty number 2. And over here, you have to enter in the external link to your website so that people can see what you are doing, what your current projects are, and all of your recent projects and all of the other NFTs that you've created. Basically, to showcase your portfolio over here. And it can be any link. It can be your Instagram page. It can be your Twitter page. Discord link, whatever you want, your own website, just to where the people can come and see all of your work. So that's where this comes in. But if you don't want to do that, it's totally fine. You don't have to. And then you have your description. So over here, you just simply have to upload a description, like for example, like a teeny tiny description so that people can know. So I'm just simply going to write like really simple description, like it's a ghosty. What do you want? I mean, what do you expect? And once that's done, you can go ahead and add it to the collection. If you've already created one, I already have a collection. So I'm going to click on that collection, Ghosty Parties, and then you have your property. So for example, like if this is a rare type of NFTs and you're uploading like tens and thousands of them, you can go ahead and add a special characteristic. So for this NFT, the special characteristic is that it has a gradient background. So I'm just simply going to write background over here in this column. Then over here, I'm going to write gradient, and in brackets I'm going to write red and blue, and just simply click on save, and that's basically it. So and then all you have to do is basically nothing. And if you want to add more value like levels and stats and stuff like that, then you can go ahead and do that. And then you have your supply. So it's going to be remaining the same if you choose the Ethereum network. But if you choose the Polygon network, then of course you can go ahead and change it. You can add like 10, 20, 30, whatever you want. And another thing about these two blockchains is that if you choose the Ethereum, you will have to pay gas fees. As I said before, you will have to pay them twice. But if you choose Polygon, you won't have to pay any gas fee whatsoever. But right now Polygon isn't stable real. I don't know, for some reason it's not doing so well, so you might end up with a little bit of hiccups, maybe some errors or something like that. And if you choose Ethereum, you will be exposed to a larger market, of course, but you will also have to pay like a gas fee. As I said before, for Polygon it's free, you don't have to pay any gas fees, the market is okay, but currently it's a little bit buggy for some reason, I don't know why. But still, I'm gonna choose Polygon, and then all I have to do is just simply click on create button over here, and it's going to send a transaction over here. But first I have to enter in the reCAPTCHA. It's a bicycle. Let's hope I get it for the first time. Oh no, I didn't. Now it's a car. Let's see if I can get this one. Verify. Boom. Yeah, I did, thank goodness. Now it's going to wait for a couple of seconds, and boom, there you go. You have created Ghosty. And now what you will do is over here you will see all of your stats. So your pricing history, your listings, your offer, the item activity, everything you will need to know is going to be over here. And if everything looks normal, if everything looks good, you're good to go. So yeah, after that you're good to go. I mean, you've already created the collection, it's already in the collection, so just simply click on view collection and you're good to go. So my collection is already up and running. So over here, these are the two that I've added. You can go ahead and add other products over here as well. So that's how you basically add NFTs for free. Now, as I said before, I chose the Polygon network. That's why it didn't ask me for any other, fee. But if I had chosen, let's say, Ethereum, then it would have asked me to pay a gas fee, which would have been around, let's see, how much Gwei is it? It's 34 Gwei, which is pretty low. So I would say like maybe $7, maybe $20 at that. So $7 to $20, yeah, that's the gas fee that I would have had to pay if I was using the Ethereum network. But thankfully I'm not. I'm using the Polygon network, so that's why it was free. So that's it basically, guys. That's how you do it. Now if you don't want to upload on OpenSea, that's your choice if you don't want to upload it, but there are other websites as well, such as Rarible is also a pretty amazing website where you can upload NFTs for free as well, using the exact same method, which is the Polygon network. So if you choose Rarible, you can do the exact same thing over here as well. So it all depends on you, but that's your choice. The process is exactly the same. You choose the Polygon network and you'll be good to go. It's free, it's all good, you don't have to pay any fee whatsoever. So yeah, guys, so that's how you basically do it. That's how you use OpenSea to mint your NFT without having to pay any gas fee whatsoever. Now, having said that, if you have any other questions, or if there's a problem that is occurring and you want to solve it but you don't know how, then you can let it comment down in the description below and I'll be sure to help you out as soon as possible. And if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful or entertaining in any way, then be sure to leave a like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on post notification. And also, guys, if you know someone who is into NFTs, wants to create an NFT collection and wants to upload his own NFT but he doesn't know how, then be sure to share this video with him or her so that they can know how to do it. So thank you guys for watching, and having said that, I will catch you guys in the next video, and until then, take care and goodbye.